its Cybertron, and now its residents shall witness its dismemberment. Rise, my podcast. Serve your new master well. All hail Unicron.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to All Hail Unicron, your daily podcast. We actually record daily, but we don't let you know. We're just slowly releasing them to build the tension. And at the end of the year, we're going to release the remaining 275 episodes in one day. We are currently fundraising to get Justin a supercomputer so that he can process all that shit in one day. But yes, this is episode 62, as I believe. A couple episodes ago, it was 6,666 or something. So we're back down to 62. And I'm your host for the evening, Robert Detolf. And with me, I have Aloysius Justin T2RX Sexy. Say hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
And coming up behind him, we have the little Dicky himself,
Both
the pre-order Rich.
Figuratively and literally.
That's right. Absolutely, literally.
Say
everybody.
good evening. Yes.
Good evening.
Good
Okay.
evening, yes.
Yes.
So we are starting late, largely because it's of my fault. I was scarfing down way too much food than I was supposed to. I knew I was supposed to stop halfway through because the plate was way too big. I knew I wasn't going to from the beginning. That was the shame I had. I was lying to myself and the outside world as I sat down with this ginormous plate of food. And then I proceeded to scarf it all and then sit there in shame and agony as my body attempted to digest what I just did to myself. But yes, we were a little late night, so we're going to just get it moving, so to speak. Did anybody get anything? Justin?
I got one thing. A certain Robert Detolf, after discussing that there was this GoBot playset for probably the last 10 years at least that I didn't think anyone ever saw before. Someone posted it on Twitter. And I shared it with the group, and next thing I know, I'm getting a FedEx communication saying something's coming to my house. I'm like, what did you do, Robert? And he's like, fuck you, Justin. I'm like, all right, whatever that means. And I open it up, and
something
it's
nice. It could be a dildo.
Exactly, it could be. With Robert, you never know. But it was the GoBots Command Center. I'm like, well, that's freaking cool. So yeah, I now own the GoBots Command Center that was lost in the floods of 88 or something like that. So
I mean,
very cool.
When you posted that, I was like, shit, because it brought me right back to not too long ago when I saw on Facebook somebody posted an image of that Transformers train set.
Yeah, exactly.
And I completely forgot I owned it as a kid. And I had a Ratatouille moment of when I was a little kid playing with it, pissed off that it didn't transform into robots. And just treating the little figures that came with it like trash. I don't even think I ever set the whole thing up. I don't know what I did with it, but I remember being so mad. The most I got out of it was a jet, and the rest was a stupid battle station. I was so mad. But I was I looked on eBay, and I there were a bunch on eBay, but mostly incomplete. I found one complete, and I grabbed it. And it's not set up yet, but I know I have it, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, exactly. It makes you feel good.
And when you mentioned that, I was like, oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's so cool. It's so cool.
I
mean, I'm so happy to have it. I definitely need to make a spot on a shelf for it so it can look nice instead of a bunch of GoBots. I think I'm just going to have a GoBot shelf.
Right.
And I know it's for super GoBots, but I don't care. It's going to go with all my little GoBots, and it's going to look awesome. So.
Oh, the super GoBots? Go ahead.
I was just going to say that just means you can fit more around it.
Exactly. I mean, they'll work perfect on there, and I can have the command center and then the Renegade thruster on either side of it. It'll be perfect. So.
Are the super GoBots the bigger ones?
They were I don't know what scale they were, but they were bigger. So.
Right, the one turns into a robot with a car windshield for a head.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
They're roughly current day Voyager size, roughly.
That's 4 inches.
Current day Voyager.
Seriously.
Sad that's a true statement.
Early 2000s deluxe size.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Mhm.
But then my big concern was I wanted to beat you to the punch. So I'm like, okay, is Justin thinking, oh, I've identified this thing. Let me go check eBay. Because I wasn't sure if you thought that.
I did not think about that. I was just like, oh, there it is. And that's where my quest ended. And then it showed up and I was so surprised. So surprised.
I looked on eBay and there were only 2. Like the train set, there was a ton. And, but not complete. I got a complete one. And I found a part missing on one of the trains. One of the hooks, to connect the trains was not there, and it wasn't listed as missing in the listing, but I didn't care. And I just got an extra set of trains super cheap. Like the thing with Transformers and whatnot, if you get incomplete broken shit, you can get it really cheap
for like
parts.
$1.
Yeah. But I was just like, I found 2 sets. And this thing comes with the mat, the GoBot thing. One of them was complete with the mat. Apparently that's a big deal. I don't know why people lose the mat, but this was it was like with mat.
Probably because the mat is the one thing that probably got the most abused, like constantly being folded in and out and put away and stored away again,
Isn't it vinyl?
No, I don't think so. I think it's kind of like a poster. I don't remember. I have to look at it again. So, but I mean, even if it was a vinyl mat, still, that's the thing that's getting the most abused. So
I was sitting there. I'm like, fuck. Okay, I got the complete one. And I'm just like, I told Rich and Oscar. I started a whole separate chat called "Fuck Justin" to talk about this.
And it's pretty much all they said to me. All he said to me for the duration of a 2-week period. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong? Robert's problem.
The FedEx took 5 days to go from the FedEx office to in transit. That's why every time I checked and it was we have your package. And I was like, fuck you, Justin. Justin would be like, okay. But
fuck you too, Robert.
I was just like, shit. I hope Justin doesn't fucking buy the one that he sees that has no mat.
He was pretty stressed out about it in the fuck Justin chat.
I'm like, he's gonna have 2 sets.
I believe it.
But I'm really happy for you, man.
It's really awesome, and thank you so much. Really.
Yeah.
I opened the package. I'm like, what did Robert send me? And I cautiously opened it because you never know. You never know what you're getting from Robert. And I opened it and I was like, you're kidding me. And I was like, what is it? What did he send you now? Yeah. So.
Yeah, Robert's like, I hope he likes it. Oscar and I both are like, are you kidding? He's gonna freaking love this.
Floored.
You might because there's a chance Justin would have been like, I didn't fucking want this thing. It's stupid. I was just saying I remembered it.
I sent it to my best friend growing up. I'm like, hey, you remember this? He's like, I do. He's like, he was like, I remember those nights that playing in the basement with that thing. So yeah,
if I wasn't rushing, I would have listened to Rich. He wanted me to fake a whole mailer for it. It's saying your what was it? Your gay test was positive results or something.
Yeah, a friend of mine did that. He's like, yeah, I'll mail this to you. I'm like, okay, cool. I get this box in the mail and huge letters on front. It's the Am I Gay home test kit. Results, and then I might still have it somewhere because I think I kept the box. And then on the side diagonal it said results inside !
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's great.
The
letters were bigger than the actual address.
Somewhere in my closet upstairs, it's in my closet, I have the box of the golden dildo that
one golden dildo.
Where other companies say dildo, we say dildo.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
You had on the box where it says where other companies say dildo, we say dildo or something.
Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing, Robert.
Well, that sounds like a good pickup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's all I got, and it was totally worth it. It was more than I could ask for in a 2-week period. So,
what about you pre-order?
Well, let me follow up that amazing acquisition with. I got the Studio Series Bumblebee movie concept Rumble.
What is that?
That's that Rumble that is based on the concept art for Rumble from the movie that just transforms into a block.
Very nice.
Hold on, let me see.
But it fits into Studio Series Studio Series Bumblebee Soundwave's chest.
My phone, for some reason, the internet doesn't feel like working. I want to see this thing.
Let me see if I can find it.
Here it is. Transforms into a block?
Yeah. It's not really a cassette.
Why?
It's
Wait.
just,
Concept art from when?
I guess from the Bumblebee movie.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, in all fairness...
Where is it?
No,
Did you post this?
I'm finding it now.
Ravage just turns into a block, you know?
Exactly.
So that's, I don't know why they do that. I guess it's more of just like, one in the chamber for Soundwave to shit out to attack someone instead of it being a cassette. You can carry his buddies around with him. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I guess if we got more lore with the whole Bumblebee movie Cybertron stuff, maybe we would see I don't know, that these blocks do something. They're little computers or they're, I don't know, something.
So this is Studio Series.
Yeah. I got it only because I love Soundwave. And so I got the Bumblebee Soundwave. He's fine. And so I'm like, all right, I'll get Chicken of the Sea. I was like, I'll grab they're going to do little cassettes or whatever they're called. I don't even know what that alt mode's supposed to be called. I have the instructions right here.
A data
and it doesn't
chunk.
say anything.
They should call
Is it?
I don't know, but they should call it
What did
that.
you call it? A data chunk?
That's what they should call it, a data chunk, right? Like
It's Hasbro lashing out at 5.2 toys.
Uh-huh. They're like, oh yeah, 5.2s? Hold our beer. Hold our stocks.
Yeah.
So wait,
Don't make it a perfect cube. They'll sue us. Make it like a rectangular block.
Uh-huh.
is that all you got, Rich?
That's all I got. What did you get, Robert?
I should have done you first. You made Justin look like terrible, man.
Well, there's no way I was going to follow up with that awesome.
Well, at least you got a Transformer, am I right? Okay, what did I get? I got the Kang Toys Stegosaurus. The big Stegosaurus, the Dinobot combiner they're doing?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I folded and I got the Stegosaurus. We talked about that, I think, in the chat.
How pokey is he? He looks like you need gloves to transform.
Well, what's funny? I think what they did is good. All of the pokey bits are on like hinges or ball joints and stuff. So like the chance of breakage is minimized because you're just going to move something that you didn't want to move. So it's annoying. You got to like make them pretty again. You got to fix them. But at the same time, it absorbs any, kinetic energy being applied inadvertently to the wrong spot.
So one, you can get them out of the way, and two, they aren't going to break. They're just going to move.
Right. They could still break,
That's nice.
Obviously, but it's less.
Well, sure.
They also changed the palette. He's more silver and gold with red, but the red's less red, and there's less. The darker areas are lighter than they were in the imaging, and the red isn't as blaring red, and it's just more lighter gray and a lot of gold and silver. So I think it's arguably more Dinobody. I feel like for some reason Kang Toys seems to only have red, gold, silver, and paint. I don't know. They seem to only do their figures with.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not Kang Toys on the box. It's Trans Age. They're woke.
Trans Age.
Yeah,
They're woke.
It's woke. I mean, it's Trans Age. So I don't know. I don't know why they don't just say Kang Toys. It makes no sense to me. It'd be funny if this is a knockoff and the real Kang Toys with the red and blacks they advertised comes out. That'd be weird. But yeah, like the spikes are like all gold instead of red. I prefer that. I like it, but I can see people want the red. Let me see. What else did I get? I got the New Age Sea Spray, and I didn't realize it was a 2-pack. His name is Triton, and is that Shattered Glass counterpart? His name is Tumors.
Yeah,
Tremors, whatever. Tumors. I don't. Is that Shattered Glass or is that comic style? What is that?
Looks Shattered Glass to me.
Blue and red.
Yeah.
You guys have it?
No,
I don't have that one yet.
Don't think I realized that he was coming out.
Yeah, Shozi's sneaky. Like, if you don't look at Shozi regularly, you're just gonna see like YouTubers posting shit from 2 weeks ago, and you even know it was coming out.
Yeah.
You know, and you go on Shozi.
Why did they make it a 2-pack though? Like,
I don't like that.
I don't want a 2-pack. I don't
want to repaint. I don't want to repaint of Sea Spray. I never did.
Yeah, like if you're gonna make me have a repaint of Sea Spray, at least do it something interesting. Like
G2 or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like that.
Well, how about cartoon and toy?
What's 61? Okay, he's 61, and then the blue and red version is 61R. What does R stand for? Reverse?
Probably. Shattered glass reverse.
The other R word that we can't say because of trans age? Oh, Rich.
I meant extremely slowed.
I would have rather them. So they have another set coming out that has Sea Spray in like a teal. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but he's got like a diver's helmet on.
So that one is the Bakhan one.
Yeah, so I'm looking at that. What I would rather have seen them do, if they were going to force this on me, is give me one that's Sea Spray and one that's like the killer whale with like the diver's helmet. Like just put in the G.I. Joe green colors and stuff. I'd have been more interested in that than this.
Are they trying to entice people to buy the Shattered Glass stuff?
It has to be, right? Oh,
I have one now. They give you a freebie, like they sell you a pipe and they give you a complimentary crack rock.
Yeah. You know what pisses me off about Shozi's website is that I can't sort by like the newest stuff. So it's like, I just have to like search New Age and then I have to scroll through everything to find like one thing that's new that they posted. So.
Yep.
Yeah, this other 2-pack, the one is it's basically the Bakhan Octo Punch.
Yeah,
the one with like
Octo Punch. Yeah,
I don't know what the other one is though. Like with the gray arms and the gray head.
Did you get the Grimlock and the third-party notes, the Magic Square images?
Oh, you know what? I didn't.
But
did we talk about that last week?
No, but these are the product images. Like actual product images.
Then I did not. I missed that.
We got to get to that. We got to find it. I can't find it. Okay. What else did I get? I don't know if I mentioned this last time. X-Transbots Big Load. I got X-Transbots Big Load. And I got to say, I like X-Transbots. I like the aesthetic. But I feel he's less in hand than Fans Toys. He's just a lot of panels that can come undone easily, and so if you hold it lightly, it seems to be similar. But then once you start manipulating it, you realize it's more rickety than a standard Fans Toys figure, which is disappointing. But people are raving about this. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's just something about it seems less than it could have been, even though it is pretty damn good. And then I got I owe Rich something for this freaking recommend.
Oh no!
And mail him some dog poop. I got the Transart Blade Leopard. The what do you call it? The Transmetals 2. No, Transmetals 2. What do you call it? Cheetor.
There.
And I mean, it's $90, right? It's like $90, and it's just it looks the part until you get close, and it doesn't really feel the part because it's kind of just empty, like it's reminiscent of Beast Wars figures because it's just molded plastic, like the texturing just goes so deep, and it's kind of just like work with us, you want more, you can fucking give this thing a wash, leave us alone, I mean, I like both modes. I even like the beast mode. He's pretty dynamic, and I got him in beast mode on my shelf. The tail's pretty cool, it's big, but overall I just feel like for you think $90 MP scale, it's a good buy. At the same time, it's so hollow in certain ways, or articulation is just lacking enough where you feel like you overpaid. But on the shelf standing there, it's pretty.
My
Yeah,
dog is throwing
exactly.
her face off, and I don't know if anyone can hear, but it's coming through my mic in my own ears real loud.
I
Okay.
don't hear it.
It is the loudest she's ever snored. I don't know what she's doing. Whatever. Anyway, just checking.
What were you saying?
Yeah, so that I agree. Like that, it's like the Transmetal 2 Cheetor, that one. It's okay. Everything you said is exactly how I feel about it. It looks good on the shelf. Both modes look the part. But when you pick it up and start playing with it, you're like, it just doesn't feel as good. But then you pick up Transmetal Cheetor, which is the same company, and that's a good figure. It feels good. The articulation's good. It feels solid. It doesn't feel just like a hollow. I don't know. It's weird to me how they're so consistent, or so good, I should say, not consistent. They're so good with some of their releases, Transart, and then some of them it's just like, yeah, here you go. We phoned this one in, but here you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's not built poorly. It's not like everything they intended, they executed. It's just, it just makes you wonder, like, why did you intend this? Like in alt mode, the chest, it doesn't peg in, you know? Like the chest, you just kind of put it together and let it sit there, you know? And it's not really going to go anywhere, but it can. Right?
It doesn't.
It's just little things like that. And
it
you're
just
like,
kind of closes and it
You're
just
like,
stays closed.
There's nothing inside here. This thing's a bubble. Like, we're just...
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's the same thing with their Quick Strike. The Quick Strike is just kind of, he's fine. He's okay. He's fine.
That was my next pickup. I got Quick Strike. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Place poison. Yeah, I feel like it's just visually he looks less mature than even their Transmetals 2 Cheetor. At least that looks mature, you know? He looks like a step down. He looks like you're going into a different arena, you know?
Yeah. He looks like the Beast Wars Basics figure upscaled with some better paint.
Right. You know, and I agree with what you said last time, how you wish his like snake neck was like segmented rather than on a wire, because you don't get enough playability out of it, and you really should be able to with that. Like that would have added, and if they had done something better with the feet, they could have really I mean, overall, again, you're looking at, for some reason, they're a little chintzy on the hinges. Like there's movement there, there's articulation there, but at the same time, if they had just given you a little better, more mature joints, you really could have made that figure pop. You know, it really could have been cool. Like, I don't mind the mold. Like, a wacky mold's fucking cool, but you have to make it has to be able to be posed dynamically. That's what makes it cool. That's why the Transmetals 2 Cheetor works ultimately, because you can pose him really well, even with his relatively, not limited, but just relative to what you could get, you know, like single jointed knees, you know, but like you could still pose him really well and make him look pretty fucking cool on the shelf. Quick Strike's another story. You kind of can't. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
You know, you're getting what you pick up with the Quick Strike.
Yeah. You know what? It just kind of hit me, I think. So we already talked about before how Transart is really kind of hitting a very good market, in that there's a lot of Beast Wars fans. Hasbro is struggling to slowly get through season 1, so we may never see anything past season 1 as an MP. Almost nobody else is doing Beast Wars figures right now on an MP scale, so it's like they can, you know, that's that Quick Strike. It's the best by default. You know, it's the only Quick Strike you're going to see in an MP scale, possibly ever.
Unless Bingo Toys has you covered.
Oh, maybe.
You know, I mean, that's another one of my pickups. I got the Bingo Toys Black Arachnia.
Man, look at these transitions tonight. It's flawless.
But that figure is fucking gorgeous. Okay? But what's cool is, rather than staying like really, really true to the G1 style, they stylized it.
Mm-hmm.
But they give you so many options to display her, how she appeared in the show, how she looked in the toy, how maybe you'd, imagine her in a different way, like with like a human style face. They give you so many options, and the articulation and the options to where do you put the spider legs and how you want to pose them, and even her mask, mandibles can be posed in several different configurations. And the paint and the materials and the articulation, it's like through the roof fucking amazing. And that's Beast Wars. It's just stylized Beast Wars. They're like becoming like the flame toys of transforming figures in a way. Like their fucking Windblade is beautiful. And that's their first release, right? Or did they do the Shockwave? I think they did Shockwave first, which...
I think they did Shockwave, but isn't that Shockwave the...
It's a
Bumblebee
movie, Shockwave.
Yeah. And it's like big, right? It's like
it scales perfectly with the 3-0 Bumblebee movie stuff, with the Mega Tank. It's just the gun it transforms into, I think, is really stupid because like it has the gun Shockwave had in the movie, I think, and it's like kind of like a little pew pew. It's like this big gun with a little tiny barrel at the end. It looks stupid, but it transforms. And, then you have Windblade, which is painted gorgeous. She's, just well articulated. But also then her alt mode is a bit phoned in. But this is like a step up. Like they're learning, so the joints are a little better. The weight balance is a little better. The transformation's better. The alt mode's better. And again, I feel like Beast Wars, it's funny. It can either be more difficult to get a good beast mode, or I guess depending on the character, easier. I guess with, Black Arachnia, it's really, you got a lot of good alt modes out there in the world right now for that character. As long as it's not Arachnid from Prime Deluxe.
Yeah. She's definitely one of the molds that I'm pretty interested in picking up. I think I'm going to have to get her at some point.
It looks gorgeous.
So good. Yeah.
It really is. And the posability, I mean, that's the thing. That's the kind of figure I can tell I'm going to want to pick up and test out poses and pose it on the shelf again. Not let it just collect dust, because it's just so much fun and it fucking transforms. It's mind blowing and it's so beautiful and clean. But what else did I get? Let's see. I got that. And let's see. There's a lag between when I get a figure and when I get to really play with it because I send most of the shit to Bobby. I should charge him. The last thing I got was Shatter, the Metagate. And I didn't want to mess with transforming her. I'm not sending that one to Bobby, though, because he reviewed it someone else's already. But I got it in today. Do you guys have that?
No.
I do not.
It scales at the Bumblebee movie stuff. And, it comes in car mode. And it's a pretty badass looking car. From, like, the fender up. But it loses it halfway down the wheels. So, like, if you squint, you're like, what a badass alt mode. And it's, like, really heavy, and the paint is gorgeous, It's a triple changer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are the Star Toys is, I feel like, an exception to the rule. I don't know why, but usually you're going to have some suffering in alt modes. Either one is complete garbage or two are halfway there. This is like the card's like 90% there, and the 10% you got to forgive them. But what bothers me is it doesn't really roll, and that the wheels roll, but there's just so much stuff that's got to get flat under that car, and the wheels, which could have been better quality. That's one thing. And I guess when I transform it, maybe they split. I don't know. But just the wheels are a little rickety for such a solid, gorgeous, beautifully painted car mode. I tried to roll it. I've been thinking about that moment because I'm like, this thing's going to be heavy. It's going to feel like a real car. I'm going to go vroom, vroom on my desk. And I put it on the desk and I pushed it. And it was just like, like stopped. And I was like, fuck. And like two of the wheels aren't turning. Pushing stuff together, trying to get them, put it back down. I was like, ah, shit. But I do want to transform that one. I mean, I never transformed the Metagate Drift. That alt mode's gorgeous. I know that figure's gorgeous. I've got to dedicate some time to transform these metagates because they're apparently extremely frustrating and complicated. I mean, I hear this one's better than the drift. But either of you have any of them? I know Oscar has both of these.
I don't have those. The only metagate I have, I think, is the Pterosaur.
Right, but they're another company. You got Bingo Toys, Metagate. They put out beautiful figures. You know? And it's almost like they're becoming top tier. That's not competing with like G1 cartoon purism.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and again, I think that's a good niche to get into, a good niche to get into. You can snag people who want that stuff, and you don't have to worry about Fans Toys and X-Transbots and Mastermind all doing the same figures.
And you know what? I'm glad for this because I don't need to collect 3-0. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll get shit that transforms. Fuck it. The alt mode might be a little, but usually you get that with a transformer, especially the third party one. There's going to be, some poetic license taken. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
As long as it looks good. And
do you have that Magnificent Mecha Prime?
Is that the Bumblebee one that transforms?
Yes.
No.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but I got the Robo-Sen. It's Rise of the Beasts. Like, personally, I'm not... The one thing that gets me with the Bayverse and Beyond movies is how each movie is like it looks like the same Prime, but it's not. And it's like, did you get Dark of the Moon Prime? Did you get the Rise of the Beast Prime? Did you get the Bumblebee Prime? Like, how many fucking... Then you end up having to shelf of shit Primes because you can't tell any of them apart. So I'm like, I got the Robo-Sen Rise of the Beasts, and I have the 3-0 still. So I don't know. Maybe I'll pick that one up. Is the robot mode good?
Yeah, it's nice.
Ultimately, I just want to put this 3-0 shit in a box and put it away in the darkness where it belongs. Who did that Soundwave? Was it that Magnificent Mecha? Is that the company?
No, I think this is their first release. I don't know if they're related to some other company, but this is MMO1 was their Prime.
Most likely.
That
you have it?
Who was that sound? I do. Now there's 2 upgrade kits that I'm waiting for.
Why? See? So it's not good.
Well, the upgrade kits, one of them adds a few more accessories, and I think the other one changes the forearms a little bit. But
why? Why do you need it changed?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let me look at the...
Like, why do you feel like you need to change it?
Let me look at...
Oh my God, it's $250, dude.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Why? And what do you need to swap out?
So the extra parts, I just wanted the extra accessories. That's one of them.
But it's just arms.
Let me look at that one. I was looking at the other kit.
What other kit? There's 2 kits?
There's 2 kits.
From the same company?
Yes.
I'm so fucking confused. Why? There's the arms? Oh, and then all those accessories.
Yeah, I was really more interested in the accessories, but I was like, well, I might as well grab this other kit. And part of me was like, well, I don't want to get this thing and then see some review where they're like, oh, yeah, this is why you want the arms, because they do this and this better. And I'm like, damn it, I should have just bought the arms when they were $26. And that's the other thing. It's $26 for the arm upgrade. I'm like, all right, fine.
What's the difference in the arm upgrade?
Let me look at him. I've got him here. Maybe it's the elbow articulation. Let's see. No. Oh, maybe. Maybe they maybe they changed the elbow articulation. Can't tell from that one picture. So you see the picture, well, I don't know if you're looking at Show Z, but the one picture where he's like got the axe up on his shoulder, he's got his elbow bent.
Hold on.
It looks like you get more articulation out of the elbow. And you get it without breaking the mold or breaking the sculpt. Because this one you can go just under 90. It looks fine, but once you go past 90, you start to kind of break the sculpt a little bit.
Huh. Did you get both of them?
Both of the upgrade kits?
Both primes?
No, what's the other one? Oh, did they do a black one?
Yeah, or something, yeah. I don't know if it's black or shattered glass.
I didn't get any, either of those. I just got the normal prime colors.
Hold on. I might just do this.
No, wait a minute. Maybe you shouldn't, because then you're going to be mad like with the...
Oh, my God. The accessories is $67.
Yeah, the accessory pack was more expensive.
Why?
Wait, is it 67?
Yeah.
Hold on.
The arms are $25. And all the weapons and shit, $67. You're like, I don't know. I just pre-ordered for $1.
68. Yep.
Wow.
That's how they get you.
At least how they get you.
My orders. All right, well, I ordered them.
See, now you're going to be mad.
I am going to be mad if it's shit. I should have stopped at the fucking Quick Strike. All right. Quick Strike.
But at least he transforms. It's a
Transforms?
bitch to transform, but...
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he transforms.
How much of a bitch is the transform?
It's a pain to transform, but he does transform.
Are there alt mode picks?
Yeah, let me toss
Oh,
this.
that's pretty good. I see.
Okay, you see him? Yeah.
And then what do we got here? And who is this? We have all these images of these 4 primes. I wonder who is who.
4 primes.
And in the Z in the show Z, we got we got 4 primes on this reviewer's screenshot, and he's comparing 4 of them. I wonder who is who.
Hmm.
The world may never know.
You know, I didn't want the sea spray with the shattered glass thing, so I just used the money I got back from that Metroplex to buy it for free. So now I don't feel so bad.
What do you mean money you got back from Metroplex?
They changed his price, so they gave us all Show Z points that matched the like $40 price difference he was on, like immediately after we purchased him.
Wait,
So-
they dropped the price?
Yeah, but they
Because
gave
you
us
screwed
all
with the
Show
only
Z
people who
points
bought
to compensate. So I'm fine with it.
I gotta get that out.
It's like only 2 people bought this piece of shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
me and Justin.
Yep. Just 2 of us.
I got a funny feeling this is going to be good.
Yeah. Boy, were we wrong.
Oh, God.
If they would have finished it, it would have been good.
Mm-hmm.
I just knocked the Kang Toys mini hand on the floor. Luckily, I found it.
It's
You
gone
don't
again.
understand how rare. You don't know how rare it is to find it in the office. That'd have been so funny if Oscar would have been like, "Oh, thank you," and I would have been like, "I got bad news, buddy. It fell. It's gone." All right, let's just do some news. How about that? Did you add the Grimlock?
I can't find the news about it, but I can put the Show Z links in. But I feel like the news had more pictures.
Compared to the cartoon, Magic Square Grimlock. Let's see, TM Reviews. He's got it in hand.
He's got it in hand?
I don't know. No. And they're doing a new Sunstreaker. There was one that had it on us next to us still. I'll send you Dame Cock. Don't you love a dame with a cock, trans art toys? Okay. Would you just look at this little guy? DX9's Mini Masterforce Ginrai, a.k.a. Powermaster Prime.
See, that's my problem, is when I look at him, I am looking at a little guy.
Yeah.
I feel like he's too small for the scale, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think I have. Is that their DX9's Chrome Dome, right? From like years ago?
I'm so confused.
No, this is a new Chrome Dome.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. He is a little different. But
wait, who's doing the Chrome Dome?
DX9. They're doing a
so
new
this
Legend
is
scale Chrome
this
Dome.
is DX9's rebirth. They're now called DX9. I guess all these are coming out as DX9
DX10.
Mini. Yeah, DX10, DX9.1. So they did that double dealer. Which, does anybody here have that double dealer?
Mm-mm.
I finally broke down and ordered one, but it's not here.
You have to let us know how big it is compared to like the like Magic Square Prime or New Age Prime.
So there's pics of that out there somewhere.
Okay.
That double dealer with Magic Square stuff, and it's like spot on.
So then
But
this
it's-
Power Master is bigger than he looks? Maybe?
I mean, this Power Master's huge.
I
I
only
think
see
that-
the alt mode in this link.
Yeah, let me see if I can't remember if they posted.
Who's that on his trailer? Is that
It's
supposed
like
to
highbrow or not
be? Is it highbrow?
What's the other one's name?
No, not highbrow. Yeah, highbrow and
I was gonna say Brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
Oh, and that's Double Dealer down there.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's what you were talking about. Okay.
So that double dealer is out. Let me see if I can find pictures of that.
highbrow.
Not like our podcast. It's lowbrow.
I don't know. But why are you gonna go with Powermaster Prime? Why are
My
they
guess
going?
is nobody else is doing it. It's kind of that trans art thing, right? Where you got Magic Square and New Age are just
But
battling it out.
But were the Power Masters at the same time as the Headmasters?
they were like right after.
Yeah. Next series.
So you're getting Headmasters and Power Masters, and then Double Dealer was when?
Masterforce. So he was with the Power Masters as far as the cartoon series.
Hmm.
So he actually makes sense with Power Master Prime. But then some Magic Square and DX9 have a connection, right?
I still don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
DX9 Unique Toys, who's who. Yeah, I mean, Dutch originally was the B, the first B. Was that New Age B? New Age B was the product images were with DX9 Dutch,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. Yeah, there was all kinds of confusion, like who was who or what they were part of.
They did have a connection at some point. I'm pretty sure Bobby did a whole breakdown of that where he
Yeah,
deep dove into it.
I think he's wrong. I don't know.
I don't know because their boxes even were like identical. That super thick cardboard.
Mhm.
Let's see, where is this thing? But anyway, while I'm trying to get this to load, based on this alt mode pick, I'd say that Prime looks pretty accurate as far as the like Magic Square New Age Optimus Prime.
Well, that's good. Maybe it'll be good. It still definitely has that Magic Square lack of finish look going on. I wish they do more with it. I don't know if the plastic's the same, but I do remember the Magic Square paint feeling fairly similar.
All right. Speaking of similar to DX9, Unique Toys. MP Scale Skid and Mudflap Robot Mode reveals.
Yeah, so last time we talked about the alt modes, but since then they've released all these robot mode pics.
And don't they have, they got strong hands. Corresponding, reversed strong hands.
They're pimp hands.
No, wait, they both, yeah. One's his left hand, one's his right hand. Okay. There you go. Oscar can chill.
Yeah,
cool.
I don't think we needed these, if I'm honest with you, but
it's like 10 years late, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, who's done Masterpiece Scale Skids and Mudflap? I guess the closest you had were those Human Alliance figures.
Gorgeous. Unique Toys. And you know what? This is Unique Toys.
Which just came out on the heels of DX9. Makes you wonder.
But I mean, Unique Toys, they've done some pretty good shit. So it might be impressive. Like Unique Toys' transformations are fun. So if for a complicated bot, they might be good. These might be good. I mean, but aesthetically, I don't want it, which sucks. I like the company though, Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so you're getting both of them, right? They should sell them individually just to piss you guys off. TFCon LA's first exclusive Fans Hobby Wingman, a.k.a. European Predator Skydive. What the fuck? What? What is this?
So this is just the next in the series of what Fans Hobby and Chosen Prime have been doing, where they get these European jets in. They look good.
But wasn't Skydive an aerial bot?
Yeah, this was when things stopped in the U.S. and they were still doing them in Europe.
So who is this character?
Hold on, I'll find a...
What is this character? I guess he's a Decepticon?
Yes. Let me toss this in chat. There you go. So yeah, this was at the end of G1, kind of borderline G2, where you had things like, what's that big Prime Pyro? And what's the other one that they redid as Machine Wars Prime?
I always can't think of his name.
He's got like the eagle on his chest.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Thunderclash,
thank you. Yeah. So there's a bunch that were like right at the end of G1. Some I think actually released in G2 also, or they released in both packaging maybe. So this was one of those.
Well, congratulations.
European figures.
Go Europe.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, definitely in the realm of, interesting things you can be doing as an exclusive. Like this is it. So
I agree. They're retooling the head. They're giving him new guns and.
Rich, if you're an American and you go to France, you're in a restaurant. You may be an American when you're in that restaurant, but as soon as you go in the bathroom, European.
Sometimes you're a pooping.
Okay.
You're
Let's
shitting.
move it along to all the people who love the European stuff. Okay. Speaking of underwhelming toy maker Siyang Culture is teasing a legend scale Scorponok along with an update on their legend scale Trainbots. Oh, I hope they're knockoffs of the MPM Gold. What is it? MPG? Oh,
This terrible MPG.
please be MPG.
So this is that company that did that Metroplex we were just talking about.
Oh, the one that was like marked down the second you bought it.
Yeah.
They had 2 orders. The only way they would mark it down so quickly is if they only had 2 orders.
Yep, with us. And we really feel bad charging these guys that extra bit of money. We're gonna.
It's got so many little problems on it. Bobby wants me to send it to him, but I had to do a full breakdown of the figure, like go through it and take pictures. Like, okay, this isn't a problem. This is how this came, or I gotta send all this.
What you do is you don't tell him shit, and you just send it to him and say goodbye to your figure. That's what you do.
And give him permission to hit it with a baseball bat.
No. Say if you break it, you bought it. That's what you say. If you break it, you bought it. For my original price, not for the discounted price. So I hope they never come out with a Scorponok and they only do the head. They're just copying fan stuff.
That would be fantastic.
Oh man, the Trainbots. Justin's totally getting the Trainbots.
No, I'm not getting Trainbots.
I mean, they look good in that picture.
Is that the DX9 Optimus in the back?
I think that's the Magic Square, the newer Magic Square.
Which one?
The something of freedom or peace or light
They're all
of
freedom and peace. They're all light of
something.
freedom and justice and light of peace and light of justice. That's why I stopped buying them, because it's too fucking confusing. I'm like, you know what?
Confusing.
My luck's going to run out and I'm going to end up with like 2 MP scaled ones I never wanted. I'm not going to buy anymore.
You're going to try and get all 3 variants and you're going to get 3 of the same one.
Mm-hmm. In different packaging.
The naming on them is horrible. And then the name between the Masterpiece scale one they did and the Legend scale one they did is almost identical.
That's my problem. That's what I'm saying. I can't. So I don't know. I think you guys should get the Scorponok. I really do. Think about the points you're going to get 2 weeks after you buy it.
Well, that's exactly why I buy it. I'm like, I'll just get points back. It's fine.
Whatever the price is, it'll be $40 cheaper.
Your wife doesn't need to know like that you're spending more. You're not spending more money on the second toy.
Mm-hmm.
You buy this, and then you get a free toy afterwards.
That's right. It's a win-win condition.
Oh, God.
You basically get a voucher when you buy one for the next one, but they screwed up and just gave you an open gift card, so you spend it on somebody else's toy.
It's like staying at a cheap motel and getting bed bugs from it, and then they compensate you by giving you a free voucher to come back.
You're not wrong.
Once you're all cleared up, come on back and get some more.
All right. Speaking of more MechInvasion Devastator pics reveal he has that one key component that all Devastators must have, a Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is...
I gotta say, I love how the post, you can only see 5 pictures and then it says +5. So you're like, okay, Devastator. And it's not until you get to the last few that you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this T-Rex?
Is there a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex here?
Yep.
Why does he have a Batman utility belt on? Did you notice that?
I didn't until you said that. But now I do.
And I think he's the only one that turns into a robot, huh?
Wait, where's the utility belt? What picture?
Just look at the one with the dinosaur that stands out at you.
I see it now. Yeah.
T-Rex needs his tools, but man. What's really funny, look at his hollow fucking dino arms. Look at how hollow that shit is. Like, did it have to be that hollow? They couldn't put a piece of plastic cover on that shit?
No.
How much are these?
$500.
This is so weird. It just looks like some like weird knockoff company. It looks like one of those like Devastators that you would find on like Amazon or like Big Lots or something like that. That just like, Construction Master or something like that. And it's like, it's kind of Devastator, but it's totally not Devastator. You know what I'm talking about?
It's the one your grandma thinks is for sure Devastator and buys it for you.
Right.
Mutant,
exactly. You get it.
mutant caveman robot force.
Yeah.
Transformers.
Transformers. Robert Cop. Oh man. So this is a power core combiner, huh? I mean, you're seeing what looks to be the robot mode for the T-Rex. You can see his jaws are his forearms. So that's always a wonderful articulation choice when you put half of his head on one arm and half on the other.
Mhm.
That's not going to do much, So that's the core bot, and then the rest, they show all the angles of the T-Rex like they're proud of it, and the rest snap on. I mean, that's obviously it, and it, yeah, that's what we're dealing with here.
He's got like one of the Energon Optimus Prime limbs with the big drill thing.
Yeah, it's like, why do you have a
How many guys are there? It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the T-Rex. Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh god, it's like the drill is just reading Technobot. It's like, even if you didn't have the T-Rex, I'd be like, what the fuck is a Technobot doing there?
Mm-hmm.
So you have a Technobot and a T-Rex. They're like, yeah, I have a Technobot. I have a fucking Dinobot too.
It looks like shit. I've seen like this.
Yes, it does.
There is a Grimlock that had that exact head.
Energon.
Was it Energon? Okay.
It's that Energon Grimlock, maybe the one that's combined with Swoop.
This is how you describe it. It's the Energon Grimlock, maybe. Yeah. No, I think you might be right. Yeah. So.
Who's buying this?
And like this has like the least Devastator head I've ever seen too. Like I can't place the head too. I wanted to say it looks like Overlord.
It
I'm
almost
not sure if
has,
that's right. And then he's got like that Decepticon-y type face.
He
like,
almost has an Abominus head.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's Abominus. Yeah. I think you're right.
Almost.
Wait a second. What's this other robot?
That's the dinosaur. That's the dinosaur's robot mode.
Mm-hmm. Because
he's the core
we
bot.
needed that.
Oh. His little T-Rex hands are like preying on the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I never noticed that. Oh god, and they're forming a face like the hands in that well in Labyrinth. You chose cheap. She chose cheap. Too late now. I'd like to return this figure, please. Too late now.
Oh my god.
It's like a praying mantis at the same time. Oh my god. Oh, so I
wonder how much this is going to be.
I hope it's like 150 a limb.
We should all pitch in and buy this thing, and then make sure make Bobby have to review it. Like send it to him. Like, nope, now you got to review it, and then give it away to a viewer.
No, just send it to him without a return address. And then I'll find out his eBay account, because I'll find it on eBay and I'll know that's him. Giant Legion, and they have an X right there, like.
Do not buy.
Logo? You see the logo?
The red X.
It's like fucking Family Feud. Giant Legion.
All these do have alt mode or robot modes.
No, they don't.
3 of them are up on Show Z. Bone Crusher. Here.
No way.
I just lost it in chat. So this thing's going to be 8 separate releases? Holy crap.
Wait, but it's only 7 figures.
Well, there's
the last release is going to be replacement parts.
the 7th figure, or the 8th figure is the T-Rex.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you look in that group photo where it's T-Rex standing there, there's 3. There's 4 behind
You're
him,
right.
and then yeah,
7 vehicles and a T-Rex. Oh my god! And it
It's
says
like-
full price unknown.
it's like the 6 Constructicons, and then the Energon Optimus Prime drill thing and Grimlock.
It's like Hang Toys being like, "Here, buy 5 figures and then buy 2 feet."
Oh yeah, and then buy these pants.
And oh yeah, buy 5 animals and pants. Don't worry, we'll throw in the feet too, but they transform also. Yeah, that was 7, right? Yeah, well, no, it's 8. Kang Toys is 8 figures.
Wow.
Oh well, I am not getting this. This is very. I mean, someone who's going to drop the money on this. They've got to be over $100 a figure. They have to be. So, I don't know what collector of any grade is going to drop the money on this. Just
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't look like it knows what it wants to be.
No,
Looks
it does
like-
not.
it looks like a 6-year-old designed it.
So looking
I
at like
construction
the
vehicles and dinosaurs. Okay. All right, Timmy.
yeah,
All right, Timmy. I can make that happen.
Keep
So
the
look-
6-year-olds in the assembly room, okay? Don't let them get to the design table.
looking at the robot mode of the T-Rex, it looks like the fists don't open or anything. So maybe this thing's more like a chug style. So maybe they're only going to be like, I don't know, $70 a pop.
No.
Maybe?
No. It's gonna be Chuck
But I mean-
style, and it's still gonna be like 150 a pop.
But even if they're $50, you're looking at a $400 combiner that looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
And they're not going to be $50. There's no way.
No, they're not going to be that cheap. But
Even if they were $90, that's crazy.
if they're $100 and you have to drop $800 for this combiner.
That's wild. Like, you can buy a Robosen Optimus Prime for that money. You can buy one cheaper than that.
But Robosen Optimus Prime doesn't come with a T-Rex, does he?
That's true.
He should though. He should transform into a T-Rex and a truck, and then maybe I'd give a shit.
Oh, boy. All right. Oh, boy. Enough disappointment. Star Toys might finally, be fixing one of the weakest official MPs out there, Trex. With more picks after that.
Listen, all I'm gonna say though, it's got to be better than what you're putting out here, because it's not fixing shit if this is what you're releasing. Honestly.
Well, I mean, it is just a cat.
Yeah, I know. Fucking fix it. You're at the point now that you can fix this. Like, it looks ass awful.
What?
Like, his chest looks terrible. It looks fucking terrible. Like, the arms, the way that they have the I don't know. I'm assuming
Joints.
it's how it's cut there. At the shoulders, it looks like he's got like a rotation at like underneath the shoulder, like the wheel part of the shoulder.
Yep.
Like that
yep,
looks fucking stupid. Like
Yep.
the whole thing looks stupid to me. So if this is what you think is going to replace MP tracks, like you need to do better. I'm sorry, it's not going to do it. It's not going to cut it right
I
now.
don't know. MP Trax is pretty trash.
I think
He
people are
is
just gonna
pretty bad, but this is pretty bad too.
But if it looks this simple, and I think if any company can make their Ultimate in-hand figure look just like a CAD, I think they can. And it's probably going to look just like this. Like, it's going to look like this stepped off your screen.
Yeah.
There was so the second pick or the second link has some pics of the back that show that the back and sides are at least covered, which is one of my main complaints about MP Tracks is he's just
Yeah. I mean, I get you.
terrible.
I still think that, like, I don't think that it looks that good either. But I don't know. Maybe it'll be pleasantly surprised, but, like, hang on a second.
Trying to find
Okay, go to the
pictures
back
of the
link.
prototype.
That accessory face looks a lot like you, Justin.
I know, that is just, I mean, back in the 80s, they asked for a picture of me, and I was like, what for? They're like, we want to do this Autobots Go movie thing. I was like, okay. So, anyway.
Oof. This
Um,
makes it look worse. Hold on.
the back view there that you said like it looks better. I don't think it looks that much better, man. Like, I think you've got doors that kind of angle in to hide the gaps there. But I think that he's pretty much as hollow on the back.
Well, if you look there, look the picture you're looking on his left flank at that rear view 3/4. You're right, because if you look there, you see like window.
Yep.
Like that's a gap.
Yep. It looks like the hood or something folds up and connects to the backpack, which looks like, I mean, that's a terrible idea in itself. I guess it could be on the waist rotation, so it's not messing with the actual like crotch area, but I don't know, man.
I dropped the third link.
Is he gonna have any waist articulation?
I dropped the third link in.
Let me see the third link.
And it looks like, yes, he does, including an ab crunch. Based on this third link. This third link actually doesn't help at all.
No, it doesn't. Like, again, when they show him doing the like kicking myself in the face pose, like I need my transformer to do that. Like, you can see all the hollows where the guy's gripping his door, you know?
Right.
Like the door is just ever so vaguely covering the hollows. The articulation on the leg, totally unnecessary. I don't need, like, look at the, oh my God, like the top of his thigh pivots downwards below his crotch to get that upward kick. Like, it doesn't need to do that. It doesn't. And then the chest still looks, it's like RC's chest. They're like, yeah, RC looked great with her tits falling off of her body. Let's make Trax look like that too. Like, Trax doesn't look like that.
Oh no! Oh no!
A fourth link.
Please tell me
no.
Fourth link. Drop another one in the toilet.
Cartoon Trax does look like that.
Does he? Hold on.
No.
Drop a link.
Oh, hold on.
G1 Trax. It kind of depends.
Oof, that's a long link. Sorry. But yeah, Trax totally has the MPRC flubes.
You might be right. Yeah, I guess I see that.
I did not realize that either until I started looking. I'm like, oh no.
Oh. Trax.
He really does
You were
look like
supposed
that.
to be the chosen one. Yeah, I guess he does. I recant. Now, if only he had the crotch that goes below his penis. So. It is ridiculous.
It's a pretty happy crotch he has there, though.
It is, yeah.
Yay!
There's some more kind of various pics from the show.
And
I'm almost surprised, though. You know, honestly, though, I'm surprised someone hasn't come out with like an MP Trax upgrade kit. Just fill
It's
in.
a whole new figure.
Just fill in the parts that everyone complains about, and I'm good. That's all I need.
His joints are on his shoulders, on his wheels. His shoulder joints are in the wheels. Yep. That's what you got, buddy. You want a G1 accurate. You got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wonder what his arms look like rotating forward, though. Where's that other link? I find your other link. Do they give it? The white one. Do they show his arms moving? Not really. It looks like
But you can see that he has. If you look at the car pic, the underneath of the car, you can see his shoulders have like faux wheels.
Right. Right, so it allows there to be rotation and everything and swivel.
Faux wheel?
He's faux wheeling. He can go off road.
He's a faux wheeler. What's this? I've got a message request. Who sent me this? Roadsters Registry. What the fuck is that? 16 weeks ago. No thanks. All right. Let's see what else.
Can't believe you declined me that quick, Robert, without actually investigating what it was. No, I'm just kidding.
I would be surprised. I don't know if that Blitzwing, they could pull off Blitzwing, give them some credibility. Unless
that is true. That is okay. I was wondering what other things Star Toys did, and you bring up Blitzwing, and Blitzwing is pretty damn successful.
I wonder if they stole the design from Fans Toys, though. That would be hilarious.
Fans Toys is going to show a tracks at TFCon LA this weekend.
Right. All right. Speaking of garbage, let's move to official. Oh my God, this is where Rich shines. Cyclopedia Britannica over here.
Well, we have so many.
Deluxe Insecticons and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, it's not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's TMNT. Get it right.
TMNT. Where do they come in? I don't understand.
I don't know. I'm giving you a hard time.
No, but it's in the post.
Oh,
yeah.
So yeah, there's rumors that it's the next like crossover thing.
Yeah.
Hasbro cross or Transformers cross Ninja Turtles, and supposedly it's a turtle man. So
I love the Deluxe Insecticons, and I wish somebody would do them. Wasn't the only one ever done? Was it just Fans Project?
Yep.
Back in the day.
And they didn't even do all of them. They did 3 of the 4. So
they just
granted they were just
repaints
of their other Insecticons, but
I'm frankly shocked nobody's done it.
The way the Fans Toys ones sold, I'm surprised they didn't do it.
Honestly. Right.
Like it would have been a shoe-in. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want the heat from. I think those molds are they Bandai molds originally? I know they're from some other line. So maybe they just don't want Bandai to go ham on them. I don't know.
So it's a crossover. Crossover. Let's see. Rounding out those Deluxe Insecticons plus more. What's this? More?
So the first link had 2 of the Deluxe Insecticons. This one has the other 2. And then also
I love the Deluxe Insecticons. I almost kind of want these like I don't know. They wouldn't fit my MP aesthetic, but I'm like, I kind of want them. I don't know.
Who got this breakdown already? Was it Oscar?
He shared the same link, I think.
Oh.
Or at least the same picture set.
Breakdown looks like that shield. It becomes like a solar panel to charge him on his back.
Yes.
Sweeper. Yay. I like the Insecticons. I just love them. Like, it's so funny that I look to the right and I'm like, ugh. I look at the Insecticons and they look fucking good. They look pretty good. I mean, honestly.
They do. They look very well done.
I'm surprised. I mean, compare the 2 sides. Like, it just... Why is it the Insecticons look so good, and then on the right, they don't break down and Windsweeper?
That wasn't Bandai. It was the Takatoku toys.
Takatoku.
Isn't that where
I'm talking to you?
I think Supreme came from? Oh, no, that was Jetfire. So maybe it is a division of Bandai.
Comic book toys coming? Hasbro files for Void Rivals trademark. Huh? Hasbro has applied for a new Transformers-related trademark at the United States Patent and Trademark Office. The trademark also connects the recent Void Rivals comic book series by Skybound Image. Interesting. Looks a whole lot like fucking... Jesus, that's Jetfire. I'm very confused right now. I mean,
so this is part of the new. This is part of the new Transformers comic line.
And it's called Void Rivals?
Yeah, I think that was I don't know the new comic line very well. That might be a new, like, limited series or something from it.
I mean, that's like a knockoff way of saying Star Wars. Void Rivals. Void. We are rivals in the void. That's a cool looking Jetfire, though. Well, that's interesting. I'm always down for more media. I feel like that's one thing that's been missing.
Okay, so Void Rivals looks like it's just an ongoing comic series by Skybound. But it says it also serves as the launch point of Skybound's Energon universe, a shared universe featuring both Transformers and G.I. Joe. Along with new creations. So this might be toys for the Transformers and G.I. Joes that are in that Void Rivals, but also for anything else that's in there.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, it looks like it has a bunch of other non-Transformer, non-GI Joe characters in it as well. So
I love how Jetfire needs a glass mask in front of his face or he can't breathe in space. That's genius. All right, that's pretty cool. I like the artwork at least. Well, it's only March, but let's talk about possible 2025 releases, shall we? Huh. Whoa. Whoa-wee. What is...
Yeah, it's a huge list of supposed new listings for 2025.
Anything pop out to you that you were interested in?
There's some interesting stuff like a Studio Series 86 Constructicons are in here.
It's just going to be a reissue of their other thing.
Oh, man, that would actually be pretty hilarious.
What, which one? The Powder Primes or whatever it was?
Yeah.
The big Combiner Wars Devastator.
Yeah.
But just released as individuals.
Who's that on the far right, that woman?
I think that is supposed to be what's-her-face from, was it Revenge of the Fallen? Where he went to college and the one chick was like a pretender.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Menstricon. Don't tell her to calm down. Menstricons, calm down.
Release the flood.
Oh, boy.
Maybe that's Widowmaker? I'm just trying to look through these names and pick out what it might be. There's a Deluxe Transformers 4 Widowmaker. I don't know. Yeah, the interesting thing is the Bone Crusher and Scavenger are listed as Deluxes. And then further down, Scrapper and Mixmaster are listed as Voyagers. So...
And they're all the same size. they're all scout class. Oh, God. All right. Well, that's cool. Unless you guys want to talk about any of the other figures on the characters on that list, we can move it along.
Yeah, there looks like not really. There's a few new things, and it looks like there's a bunch of rehashes of stuff in here. There's some Transformers 1 stuff from that new movie coming, but
interesting. Where's that? Who? Let's see. Where's it say?
Transformer 1. It's TF1, like the word one. Sentinel Prime. It's about 2/3 of the way down. Yeah. Oh, actually, the very first one is TF1 B127, which I guess is supposed to be Bumblebee. And then about a third of the way down, there's a deluxe TF1 Starscream, TF1 Sentinel Prime.
I really hope it's good. It's an animated movie, right?
Yes.
I can't wait. I got my fingers crossed. My hopes are up. Like, they really got to do a good job here. It's one thing to go Bayverse and just go a totally different direction, but now you're coming back to animated. You're going to crush people's souls if you drop a turd.
I hope they do a good job with it, too.
I really do, man. I want it to be mind-blowingly good, you know? No, it's not going to be. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see. No, seriously.
Oh, you skipped one.
Oh, yeah. Man, you'd think 2025 is the big anniversary year or something. Leader Class Studio Series 86 Megatron and Galvatron listings found. Who scours for these listings? Jesus Christ. I don't need a job. I use my mother's EBT card for food, and I live in her basement, giving me all the time I need to score points on TFW and looking up these listings. I share candy from my mother's candy jar with the local stock boy at Kmart, and he tells me all the new SKUs coming out. Very good.
It's what you can get done when you're on a steady diet of Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Right, Oscar? Doritos and Mountain Dew. Mm-hmm. We mentioned Oscar crumbles up Doritos, so he just has handfuls of sharp bits, and then he jerks off with it. Okay.
Must be a Florida thing.
Okay, so this is a new mold, 86 liter release. Oh, it is unknown if this will be a reuse of the Kingdom figure in any way for Galvatron or an entirely new mold. What do you think, people? I hope it's Powder Primes.
Oh God.
See, what about the Megatron? It's a that doesn't.
I'm sure it'll be a tank, but who knows?
Seems he's going to be a leader this time around. Of course, the elephant in the room will probably be his alt mode. Said that he'd most likely be a tank. Of course. Of course. Who's going to take their Megatron to school and get shot?
Mm-hmm.
God. I hope it's like a very, as best they can do, Walter P-38, but they call it a Walter P-38 submarine. Oh my God.
Or just a tank with a handle and a trigger.
It's a Wave Rider B-38.
All right. No, seriously, though. 2025 is the year. Let's see.
And there's more listings for 2025.
Up, the line's dead.
Well, yeah, Cosmos.
Cosmos.
Yeah.
The line's dead.
That's it. This is where
That's
Generation Legacy ends.
It's over. They fucking ruined it. It doesn't matter how good he is, and that looks pretty good. That's a pretty good looking Cosmos.
Well, it's the one that's already out. They're just refreshing the packaging. They're pissing off all the people who paid $100 for him.
He's dead again.
Yep.
So, okay. Legacy would be another trilogy running for 3 years. However, it seems it will be lasting longer than expected. According to moved from a studio series and is now reporting that United will be continuing into 2025 with the 5th wave. Looks to be partly be a sort of catch-up wave containing multiple repacks of figures that may have been hard to acquire for folks, including some of the Walmart Velocitron exclusives like the coveted Cosmos. Didn't Walmart go bankrupt after they sold Cosmos? Also, making an appearance are 2 figures which seem to go MIA, Deluxe Sure Shot and Core Dinobot. Oh, more SKUs?
Mm-hmm.
Ma, buy more candy. All right. Breakdown, Wheeljack, Cosmos, package refresh, Ramjet package refresh, Tarn package refresh, Overcharge, Galaxy Shuttle package refresh.
Overcharge will probably be that E-Hobby Diaclone repaint of Blitzwing. I'm guessing.
Well,
that Armada Wheeljack, I always liked that mold. The actual Armada figure.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Sideswipe. I don't know why they called him Wheeljack, but
I can hear the drums already playing in the moonlight around the fires, the ceremonial drum ceremonies of the hunters getting ready to go to Target and go on the hunt for these figures. Oh,
Definitely.
get me meatloaf.
They're
Get
war
me meatloaf. Get me meatloaf. Oh, God. With Mountain Dew streaming down their chins like blood. They rampage into the night, ready to find their quarry. Furnish on the hunt! Okay. Look, stop buying Transformers this year and just save up for 2025 because it's all coming next year. Okay? Let's see what else is coming out in 2025.
Oh, good. I'm excited that there's potentially a Armada first aid or Red Alert because that's all I want to finish off my damn set
a
of
Voyager
Armada
Voyager Red Alert looks like it's coming from Armada.
Oh, that's all I want. I'm happy.
Is that the Fallen?
Looks like it, yeah.
Looks like Flame Toys right there.
Leader class Fallen.
Looks just like Flame Toys. Okay. The 13
like
in combiners.
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
Again.
Legacy looks to be coming to an end, and it seems its replacement will be re-exploring the Powder Primes! Yes! It is Powder Primes!
Powder Primes.
Titled only Gen Prime, Transformers Generations Prime. For now, the renewed all-generations approach that began in Kingdom and expanded in Legacy looks to be continuing, but with an emphasis on the 13 and combiners. It is once again important to note that these are only early listings, may be subject to change. The Solus Prime Air Raid. What's it? Deluxe Solus Prime? Deluxe? Okay, I guess she's Deluxe, right? That's a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Deluxe Air Raid, Deluxe Fireflight. Shouldn't they be Voyagers? Deluxe Animated Wasp. What? Deluxe Alchemist Prime.
Wait, animated wasp? Oh, the animated wasp is just gonna be a green repainted animated bumblebee mold.
Yeah, with probably a wasp.
Bullshit.
Deluxe Alchemist Prime? Should anything with a Prime be Deluxe? Really? Like even Solus Prime, I think should be Voyager, even if she's skinnier.
I thought Solus Prime was supposed to be big too.
I mean, but then you got Alchemist Prime. I don't know who that is, but Deluxe and Deluxe Crasher, Deluxe Swindle, Deluxe Micronus was the tiny robot penis, Deluxe Venom,
and another Deluxe Crasher.
Deluxe Skydive.
It says package refresh. I'm guessing they're just gonna release it again. Was that Crasher hard to get?
Nobody knows because nobody's tried.
Oscar got me mine, and because I couldn't find it in my stores, but then immediately after he's like, "I got you one," I'm like, "Oh, there they are."
Well, the thing was, they knew in your neighborhood that you wanted it, so they thought everybody was gonna want to buy it, so they hid them when you came. Now they're all shelf warming, but you never checked.
Yeah.
Deluxe Slingshot. You see, that's weird. See? I don't know. That should be Voyagers with a leader.
Where's Alpha Bravo?
Voyager Prima? What the hell's Prima? What the hell's Prima? Is that the Italian Prime? Hey, Prima! I am Optimus Prima!
I hope so.
I turn into a fucking pizza. I turn to a pizza oven.
Oh, it's one of the 13.
Prima. It's like a fucking... What do you call that thing that you put the pizza on? What do you call that thing? Like, that's the front, and there's trailers and oven? Oh, God. Voyager. Then you get Voyager Armada Red Alert. So you get Deluxe. Well, you got Voyager Prima, but you get Deluxe Primes and then a Voyager Red Alert. Voyager Rescue Bots Heat Wave. So now you're getting Deluxe Superion combined bots, and now you're getting Voyager Rescue Bots.
I'm down for that. I'm here for it.
Voyager RID Skybite. Voyager Alpha Trion, because Alpha Trion should tower over the primes. Voyager Flatline. What leader class the Fallen? Dead. Leader G2 Grimlock and leader Onyx Prime. Okay. All right. Well, I think the scale and sizes are just fucked. Why would you have Deluxe Superion and then whatever? Okay. All right.
I don't care anymore.
Generation Selects United Autobot 5-pack full reveal.
Honestly, hold on. Going back to that, I think the reason they're doing the Deluxe Superion is because they don't know how to make anything bigger turn into legs and arms. So,
unless the release schedule, by the time the Voyagers come out, they're shrunk into deluxe size, but they're not calling a Voyager.
Yeah,
they're pretty close to that now. So why not?
5-pack. Okay, it's Transformers Tuesday and a new drop is ready to go. The Autobot 5-pack, which partly found its way online and wasn't previously officially revealed, it's gone live for order at retailers across the web. A special note is the first mold availability for the New Earth mode G1 Hound. He's present in cartoon-esque colors here. Oh, hey.
I want the Hound.
That's very G1, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I love the ports. What scale are these?
They're all deluxes.
But with those ports, they look legends.
No, those are all 5mm ports.
So the deluxe is pretty small nowadays.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any. It looks pretty good. That's a cool 5-pack. So all of these figures have been released individually in the past?
Sort of. All of them except for Hound have been released as the characters they represent here. Hound was released as Detritus, which is a Junkion
garbage
character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Detritus is garbage.
Detritus. Yeah, he's based on the E-Hobby Detritus, which was a repaint of G1 Hound.
Mm.
So this is the first time they've used this exact mold as Hound. All the others they've released before. These are just, I don't know, more cartoony colors of them, repaints of them.
All right. Next up, we've got someone pieced together that there might be a Lego Bumblebee coming. Let's see. Rick Clicker on Instagram has been a reliable Lego source so far. He's a spy. We have information. He's like, I just picture this huge fat fuck on like a park bench with like using like a regular size newspaper, but he's so large the newspaper just covers half his fucking face, and he's got two little eye holes. And he's like looking at Hasbro's offices through it. We have information about possible upcoming Transformers Lego Bumblebee. This would be the second Transformers Lego collaboration following Lego Prime, which really went over well.
I would have got it if it wasn't for his crappy face.
$90, July 1st, 950 pieces. The set transforms into a car like Optimus Prime and is likely G1 based. See the false advertising there as it transforms into Optimus Prime's alt mode. As usual, we suggest take this with a grain of salt until we get an official confirmation. Interested in okay? All right, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm sure it's coming. I feel like Lego's been doing this lately where they get the license and they kind of just go to town. So I wouldn't even be slightly surprised to hear that there's a Bumblebee coming. My
kid, Azalea, she got into Lego, and I'm so happy for it because anything that pulls her away from the fucking screens makes me happy. You know, she loves YouTube, Minecraft, and she plays Gorilla Tag on VR. And anything that'll just put the screen down, listen to music. I love when I walk by a room and I see her with another Lego set. And she puts them together really quickly. Reading instruction booklets. I'm like, you can follow instructions? You know, I'm like shocked that she has the attention span to go step by step. You know, so I've just been getting her because she loves Minecraft. So any cool Minecraft set I know she likes, I'll get for her. And she just builds them. Boom, 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 boom. You know, so her birthday is on Thursday. So I got her a couple of pretty cool things. I got her the Lego Bowser. That thing looks really cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Legos are awesome.
I
definitely think they make you think, you know, like that engineering kind of mindset. Once you start putting them together, I think you start thinking about how you could build different things that aren't in the instructions. So
I always wondered why you'd have like a Lego store with like different numbered Lego bits in bins until she lost one piece and I couldn't find it. So I am soon to be the proud owner of I believe like 200 of One Piece that she needs. And it was like $5. I'm like, what do I do with 200 of these? Fuck, they're like tan, little flat, 3 whole things. All right. Let's see. Just when you thought we'd have a week with no official non-transforming Transformers news, it's a Unicron statue time. I said that like Mario. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. We have our first teaser image of the upcoming Premium Collectibles Studio Unicron statue. We saw something else from Premium Collectibles. I think I saw it today as Devastator. The teaser reveals an early render for a new Unicron statue, which shows the Chaos Bringer sitting on a throne. It looks like a mix of modern stylized design with G1 elements. Let's see. Wow.
Yeah, I don't like the look of this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the throne at all.
I don't like much about this. I don't like the throne. I don't like the wings. I don't like the way he looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
like,
right.
What's up with his face? His face, he looks like a... Is that a Thundercat face that they shoved in there? I don't know. This looks...
Yeah, it looks like just bull horns. It doesn't really look...
Right.
Unicron-y.
And he has a Mandalorian helmet for a belly button.
I can see that, yeah.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
The wings are particularly weird, too, because, like...
They look cheap.
They look really cheap. They don't look like they fit on that figure.
It almost looks like someone's like, I'm going to create a Unicron, type thing and like kind of piece together their own in a way, you know, like I don't know.
Yeah, with some Gundam parts and some Marvel Legend
it looks
parts.
like
Yeah,
Gundam
like
beam
those are
sabers turned.
They were like, I'll use sprue trees for the wings.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got some
That's what it
spare
is.
sprue trees I couldn't throw away because I'm a fucking hoarder.
I'll just sharpen the little tips on them.
Oh yeah. The wings going from his back, like those don't look right. Like nothing really looks right about him.
No.
He's got little teeny hands. Little teeny hands. He didn't make those scratches on that lazy boy sofa seat.
It's his lazy boy.
That looks like a lazy boy. That's wrinkled leather.
That's hilarious. It is a lazy boy.
His little fingers didn't make those screws on scratches. They're dimples.
Where's he finding a throne anyway? He's a planet.
Right. Why does he need to sit down? He floats in space. Wow. This is
like
pretty much a fail. Big
Yeah.
fail. The color's off. All right.
The color's way off.
Let's see. Now that the seal's been broken, here's some transformer stuff that's not even physical, at least not the start. What's that?
These are digital pops. You have to collect so many digital tokens, and then you can send them in for an actual physical pop.
Oh God.
Well, and it was
Yeah.
the beginning of the end of the Lego Pop, or the whatever, the Funko Pop.
NFT
release. So I guess you have to collect a bunch of NFTs, and then you can trade them in.
Freddy Funko as Grimlock.
What?
Yep.
The last pick. Freddy Funko as Grimlock.
Oh God. His fucking. Oh
Yep.
God. What? And look at
that's where
Ultra
we're at.
Magnus. Look at Ultra Magnus's face.
Yeah. It's funny because it's supposed to be lips, but it just looks to me like he's like with his
It's his teeth. Yes, I thought
Yes.
the same thing.
guys.
Wait,
Oh
those aren't teeth? I thought those were teeth.
nope. That's just the that's his
did
bottom
too.
lip.
He's like,
Oh guys, oh don't do that.
oh, you're buying me, aren't you? Oh.
These are so bad.
I think the Blitzwing looks cool. The Cheetor looks cool. I mean, I don't like the Starscream for some reason. I don't know. I don't like
because he's
Pop,
also
though.
going. He's like,
He
I got
is.
the
He's
crown.
Oh, they just bought Ultra Magnus. Now he's gonna buy me too. Oh God.
And Arcee's like, man, I'm so fucking tired of Pops.
Yeah, she's like, oh God, I have a headache. Not tonight, please. All right, premium collectors. Oh, here we go. Premium collectibles Devastator statue.
This to me is a by far better Devastator than that Unicron is a Unicron.
Yeah.
This looks a lot like Gravity Builder. Like Gravity Builder and Constructor had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good description of it. Now that you say that.
I like it. I like it. It's cool. It looks like a dude in a suit, you know, like it looks like a soldier. Maybe he's too cohesive though. Maybe if I could criticize it, if I had a criticism, I'm going to be a dickhead. I would say that he looks too smooth, not smooth, but too cohesive for Devastator. Devastator needs to look a little fucked up.
A little
you know.
put together.
It can't look like a guy wearing clothes. He looks like a guy wearing clothes rather than a guy that's put together from parts. Devastator's Frankenstein. You know, he's the first combiner. He is Frankenstein. He even fucking acted like Frankenstein. And now this is more like, Master Chief.
Yeah.
It's just something about the hips and legs, the hips and thighs. That area is too anthropomorphic, too normal looking, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the whole crotch and upper thighs or something else.
Yeah. Well, I wonder how much this thing costs. Does it say? The starts on Thursday.
I don't see a price.
Well, how much does their stuff usually cost?
I don't know. I've never bought anything from Premium Collectibles. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything up here. Oh my God, their half scale Premium Collectibles Conan the Barbarian is $2,500 on BBTS. Quarter scale Zangief from Street Fighter 6 is $750.
Oh, pocket change.
Say that again?
So
said,
they've got a bunch of Street Fighter. They've got a bunch of quarter scale Street Fighter figures that are $700, $750.
Right.
They have 1/10 scale, like a 1/10 scale Sabretooth is $200.
What's the half scale?
The half scale Conan the Barbarian is $2,500.
That's half scale though. That's fucking big.
Yeah, it's like 3 feet tall. Conan's
That's
like
wild.
6 foot. Yeah.
That's insane.
Wait. So how tall did this say this is? 40? Wait, what does 40 to 12 inches mean? I think they mean 40 to 52. So this thing's 4 foot tall almost, or around 4 foot tall. Yeah, this thing's going to be
3.5 feet.
$3,000.
40 to 12 inches.
I think it's supposed to be 52, because if you look at the centimeters next to it, 40 to 42 inches is probably what that means. So it's
gonna be like 3.5 feet.
Yeah, like 3.5 foot tall. This thing's gonna be $3,000. Okay, so they have a 1/3 scale Optimus bust and a Megatron bust. Here, I'll throw this in chat. Holy shit. One-third. Oh no, this is XM Studios. Never mind.
Yeah,
sorry.
You know what's weird is Flame Toys is doing an Optimus bust. So weird. $5,300 for this?
Yep.
For a fucking Lieutenant Dan? Why? You're like, you know what I need? I need to spend over $5,000 on a Prime with no arms and no legs.
Hey, you know, what's one of Megatron, G1 Megatron's like signature character pieces or signature character things?
His arm cannon?
Yeah. Well, here's a bust of Megatron with no arms.
Oh, God.
He's also $5,400.
Amazing.
Why, man?
They should have just given him one arm, so he can have
They should have put the arm cannon with no Megatron. That's what they should
Sell the arm cannon, you know? Give me a realistic arm cannon. You know, let me strap it to my arm.
Here's the Conan. I mean, the Conan looks great. $2,500. He's 46 inches tall, but a bunch of that's probably the sword too. So yeah, these things are going to be expensive. Now wait a second. How big?
This image. You sent Conan?
Yes.
It's just weird. Mine looks weird. Is this what's coming up for you when you click it? Yeah.
That is exactly the correct image.
That is.
That's a movie accurate Conan.
Yeah, your browser auto-corrected for movie accuracy.
Can you just put that image for the entire show, Justin?
I can make that happen, yes.
Oh my God,
good.
Please do that.
You know, he sent that picture to Kerry of him as Conan. I put Oscar's face on Conan the Barbarian earlier today, and I just did it again with the toy. And then he sent it to Kerry. Anyway, kisses, and she wrote kisses, and then he sent a picture of the picture I sent, one of them with Conan, with his face on Conan, and then she just wrote, "Damn it, Robert." She knows. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
I was looking back at this Unicron to see how tall that statue is, but it doesn't have a size. Just sad.
All right. Well, I wouldn't spend the money on this.
Damn it, Robert.
I mean,
hilarious.
you can laminate your kitchen for this price. Fuck it. All right. Okay, Blokey's Wave 3. I don't know what Blokey's Wave 1 was. Let's see.
They're these little...
What the fuck is this?
Cheesy.
What the fuck is this?
Model kits, I guess. Yeah.
They're model kits? Don't tell Oscar. Please don't tell Oscar.
I think they're model kits. You just snap them
I
together.
think that's
though.
correct.
Oscar's going to snort these. Oh, Oscar.
What's funny to me is they do, I guess every wave they do a Dinobot, and they do it in robot mode and Dino mode, but nothing else gets an alt mode.
I don't do they do have Slag. Maybe he transforms.
He does not.
He does not. He does not.
They're just like, here, pretend he
Blokies.
transforms.
Blokies for the brokies. Okay, transform your dog's afternoon into Optimus tearing fun.
I just thought this was amusing.
Oh, I love it if someone had a dog named Rodimus or Hot Rod. Hot Rod, kill him like you know you want to. What's God? What's up with his feet? He's got dangling veins.
It's because they've already been chewed off.
Oh my God, that's actually really fucking horrific.
It's just Optimus's wires hanging out, man.
Oh, I was waiting for it.
That's horrible. And look, the guy's holding the bag of his own dog shit in the picture. He like picked up his dog shit and went right into the store with it.
I love that they went ahead and put half a smile on top of the faceplate.
Right.
Mhm.
Maybe that's a bite scar. What is that? What is
Weird.
this thing? That's really, for a plushie, this is pretty graphic. Oh, God, and they like flop around. Oh, God. You know what? You should fill him with like red liquid, like water and food dye, and like have like the tubes come out, the ropes. So whenever the dog bites it, like blood squirts out the ropes. Oh, no. Oh, Oscar saw his picture of Conan. Or is that you, Justin? Are you the dog? Or is Oscar the dog? No, you're a Cobra Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar saw his Conan. He no reply. He must have had a bad day at work. He didn't reply to the hand I showed him. Oscar. Fucking hand, you jerk off. He didn't reply to the hand. I'm sorry, Robert. I'm in such a bad mood. Hemorrhoids is acting up. All right. So we're really ending with a bang on this one, huh?
I know it.
No questions?
No questions.
Come on. Someone send us a question. Ask us something really personal about Justin. Something really embarrassing and personal.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to answer it, Rich will.
Yep, it's true.
Do it. All right. So, huh?
I said I'll answer it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with that being said, we're going to call this a wrap. Email your questions, please, to hellunicroncast@gmail.com. Special shout-outs to Dust Mites for providing the beats for the theme song. By the way, did you go to NJCC, Justin?
No, I forgot it was this weekend.
Me too. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
could
okay,
have
it's
used
okay.
that. Could have used. You know, it's funny. I'm sure. Remember we went. Did you go last year?
I don't think I went last year. I went the year before.
Last year's when the Fans Toys Cliff Jumper came out, and then everybody was selling their Toro at NJCC. And this year it was the X-Transbots Scourge. Everybody was selling the Scourge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, but I really wish I could have got to go. I didn't even know, but I was getting floors done in the fucking house. That was something else I got
we
this
had a bunch of
fucking
stuff
week.
going on at our house too, so I totally forgot it was this weekend.
All right. But shout out to Dust Mites. He's a really wonderful person. Check the Realm of Collectors on Facebook. Facebook.com groups. Who cares? Just search Roma Collectors. Jesus, why do you got to give the fucking web address like anyone does that? You just Google it. And everyone who followed us from Shadowcast Uncut, both of you, we are grateful to each and every one, both of you, for joining us on this journey. And with that, go to bed, assholes. Actually, it's probably morning time. Wake up. You're on the highway. All right, good night.
Good night.
Good night.